Rainbow Magic, the Weather Fairies. It is a lovely autumn day in Fairyland. The Weather Fairies are waiting for Alabaster, their best friend. They are going to play their favorite game, hide and seek. Alabaster is a young unicorn. He lives with his heart in the Fairyland forest. Alabaster loves to play games with the Weather Fairies. The fairies hear a whinny. "Quick, hide!" whispers Tom. Alabaster gallops into the orchard. Come out, Alabaster calls, stamping his hoof. Have you heard the news? The Weather Fairies speak out from behind the leaves. What news? Haley asks. The fairy king and queen are in the forest, the unicorn says. They are picking new unicorns to lead their carriage. Wow, Krista exclaims. That's an honor. I bet all the unicorns want to pull the carriage, Evie asks. Yes, my parents are auditioning, Alabaster says. Do you want to watch? Absolutely, Goldie exclaims. The auditions are in the clearing, Alabaster says. Let's go, says Storm. Krista and Storm line up at the head, while the other fairies walk with Alabaster. The king and queen are already in the clearing. My mom and dad are over there, Alabaster says. He points with his horn. Oh, Pa whispers. They're wonderful. The two unicorns run side by side and leap into the air. The king and queen speak to each pair of unicorns. Alabaster and the Weather Fairies wait. The king and queen talk to each other. At last, the queen turns to the crowd. Our next lead unicorns will be Quicksilver and Lady Grey, she announced. Alabaster gasped. Those are my parents. The young unicorns gather around Alabaster. You get to live in the palace stables, one unicorn says. You're so lucky, as another. Alabaster says nothing. Once the other unicorns have left, Alabaster sighs. What's the matter? Haley asks. Nothing, he mumbles. The fairies look at one another with concern. You must want to talk to your parents, Abigail says. Yeah, Alabaster says, kicking the dirt. We should head home, Krista says, but we'll see you tomorrow. Early the next morning, there is a knock at the Weather Fairy's door. It is Alabaster's parents. Alabaster is missing, Lady Grey says. We think he's upset about moving. We can find him in the mist. Quicksilver explains. Can you help? Yes, the fairies say together. He will never go far, Krista insists. He knows it isn't safe. We know all his hiding places, Evie tells them. will find him. The weather fairies fly over the foggy forest and land in the glen. Every swats her when and the mist lifts. Goldie twats her when and the sun comes out. That should shed sunlight on things, she says. They look in Alabaster's favorite hide-and-seek spots, but they cannot find him. Alabaster, the fairies call. Come out, wherever you are. Look, behind that tree, Pa declares. The fairies peek around the tree and see their friend. Alabaster, we're so glad we found you, Krista says. Your parents are worried about you, Goldie tells him. They said you are sad about moving, Pa asks. I am, Alabaster sighs. I miss my heart, and I especially miss all of you. We miss you too, but we still see you, Abigail says. We're best friends. Promise? Alabaster asks. Promise, the weather fairies reply. The fairies walk Alabaster back to the hut. His parents are happy and relieved to see him. I'm sorry I ran off, Alabaster says. We're glad you are safe, says his father. The king and queen join them. We hope you will enjoy living at the palace, Alabaster, says the king. I think you will especially like the gardens, as the queen. They are wonderful for hide and seek. Hide and seek? Alabaster says hopefully. The queen smiles and nods her head. The weather fairies circle around Alabaster and give him a hug. We miss you so much, Abigail says. Will you visit me soon? Alabaster asks. Of course, we're best friends, Evie says. Ready or not, here we come.